You can consider this my Halloween special because we're going full Frankenplanning here. Hi everyone, I'm Talia and today I'm planning October in my Happy Planner. So you'll have to forgive my voice. I'm still getting over a cold that seems like it's been lasting forever. So for October I decided to move into these discs and this cover. I just felt like it was a very October and fall themed cover and disc combo. And the big reason I went away from my pink disc, which I absolutely love, is that I wanted to use the October calendar. So as you can see with this one, if I had pink discs right here, it would really clash with the orange. It just would not look quite right. I'm not talking about the hot pink, even that would be a little weird, but like the pale pink, it would look like so close, but not right that it would just look weird to me. So I'm enjoying my orange foil this month with my black discs, so that's going to be really fun. I got these dividers from my teacher planner that I bought, and they're seasonal. All the monthlies and their dashboards are holiday themed, and it even carries a little bit over into the calendar, but I'm not actually going to use this calendar, but I just love that. And then as you can see, they keep just a little bit of orange, but I redate this, so I mean it's pretty neutral after that. But yeah, and then here's November. It's going to be Thanksgiving, give thanks, and December, Christmassy themed. So I really like holiday themed months and dividers, so that's why I wanted to use that. Alright, so I already moved October in here, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to do some crazy Frankenplanning. So the first thing I'm going to do for Frankenplanning is the calendar. There's nothing wrong with this calendar per se, but I have so many planners because I went a little crazy in July. Raise your hand if that was you too. So what I'm going to use is a different calendar because I have my Vintage Botanicals and I have this calendar in here, and I love the look of this calendar more so than that one. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just this is more my aesthetic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. I'm actually going to pull the whole month out because I do use these pages also for monthly stuff. So I'm pulling those out. And this cover would have been a nice choice for October also, but I don't know, I felt like using the other one since I hadn't used that one yet. This one I used for a couple months. You can see all the scratches from loving it. So I also have a spare of that. But anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just putting the calendar in there. And because it's going to be attached to this, I'm going to chop off this October because I don't need that tab because I'm going to tape them together. So that's what I'm going to do. I told you it was going to get scary. This is a Halloween plan with me. We're getting serious about this Frankenplanning. So let's cut this off. Ooh, there we go. So now I don't have pesky tabs in the way. And if you do a lot of top tabs, you can always do that if you don't plan on putting them in another notebook, because I know it gets crazy having multiple calendars, so sometimes you can just put them all in a row and then I pull them all out together for storage. But yeah, so now what I'm going to do is take some tape. Now when you're taping these two together, because you want it to turn like it's a calendar, I'm just going to tape these two together so they have October and October. You can use a permanent adhesive and just tape this all up. I don't really like using these though. I've tried both brands too, Tombow, Recollections, I mean, and Elmer's. I had an Elmer's one too. I'm not that big of a fan of these. So I'm just going to use regular Scotch tape. So what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to use regular tape. I'm going to just flip it over because if I'm grabbing this, I'm probably grabbing it from the tabs. So as long as it's hanging on to it down here, it's going to work fine. Or up there, yeah. So I'm just going to take the two of these, make sure they're lined up, and tape it. And then I just go in with my fingernail to make it a little more translucent, and there we go. If that bothers you, I mean, it would show up less down on the white. It shows up less on lighter backgrounds. Like over here, I mean, outside of the flash from the light, you can't even tell I put tape there. So there we go. There's my October calendar. Bam. And then I'm going to keep this. I use this every month for my power sheets, so I'll set that up a little later in the video. And I'm using these for like weekly goal stuff. And then lastly, I have the notes page, and then this is the back of the calendar. I do not want the back of the calendar or this, so I'm going to tape these as well. Okay, so I just put the tape in the middle because that's usually where I'm going to grab it anyway. Like sometimes I grab them a little higher, but usually it's kind of towards the middle. So I just put it right there. And now it goes from my notes page right into my weeklies. And these I usually mark with this Today tab. I flip directly to the one I'm working on. Yes. So the only other thing that I'm going to be using this month besides those two is I have a third planner I'm going to be using. The planner that came in this cover. You're exactly where you need to be today. And there it is. You are exactly where you need to be today. And this is October. So it has leaves this month. And then it has horizontal. I like using this for my writing, tracking my writing. So that is the one that I'm going to take out, October, and put it in my writing section. So I have 3 sections in the top. They're plan, bujo, and write. So in my writing section, so in the writing section, I just have this divider. And I just had that and then some lined paper for writing. But I wanted to keep a calendar in there too. So I'm going to give that a try. I'm just popping it in there. I like using the calendar also. I don't really decorate my October calendar a lot because I use it a lot to write. I just dump everything onto this calendar. Just fill it in with everything. I'll put my reoccurring tasks on there. So, you know, I'll go down every Monday and put dance class for my daughter. Every Thursday put soccer practice for my son. So I do that so that I can see at a glance all the time commitments I have and volunteering and things like that at the school, so that I can, you know, gauge what I can and can't do from there. So I don't decorate it a lot, but there are 2 little corners, the bottom corner and the top corner, where I can decorate a little bit. So I just put a few little quote stickers and a little flower, a little the plan box, just so I have a little room to write. I guess you'd call it a colorful box, a little tan box at the top so I can write my meals. I'm going to track on the side my meals for the month that we eat, the dinners that we've been eating. I just love it with these black discs. Doesn't it look just super fall without being overtly like leaves and pumpkins? And then the next page is my October monthly goals area. And what I put right here is my goals from my power sheet. These are the 2019 power sheets, Cultivate What Matters, the intentional goal planner. It's like a little workbook for setting your goals. And so once I do that, then I come here and it has this monthly goals area, and that's what I use it for. I write my monthly goals. Down here in the noted section, I put the weekly goals, so things I'm supposed to do each week, like by the end of the week, write a chapter of my book, or by the end of the week, film a YouTube video and post it. And then habit tracker over here, I have 3 spots. And then over here where it says check it off, I use this space, I cover this up, and then I use the space for an inspirational quote. So that's kind of like my goals dashboard. And then over here, I'm kind of using this as like a highlights page for the month for my kids, because this is all well and good. This is personal goals, but like the major goal in my life is obviously my children. I'm a stay-at-home mom. And they're 4 and 6 right now, so they are they're everything. So that's what this is for, is just to kind of make some goals for me with my kids and like spending family time and kind of write that and things that I'm grateful for at this stage of my life. Over here I have these pages, and I use them actually kind of tracking how I'm doing on my various goals. So once I set my monthly goals, I don't have them set yet, I'll come back and decorate this. And then over here I have my notes section, and then my notes section jumps right into the Teacher Weekly. And this gets redated so you don't see that color. So there is a little bit of orange, but not much. But I don't mind it because I like having a little bit of orange because it's October. I don't know. I'm very into holiday themed colors. I just enjoy that. So that's it for this. That's what I have. I have these two planners merged into one, plus my writing planner in the back. So that's all set up for the month. I'm really excited about having these themed months in here, and I just think it's got like a fall vibe going on, and I really like that. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen this. This is my hardbound bullet journal. Even though I have a Bujo section still in here and I use it for long-term collections, I really missed bullet journaling in a hardbound notebook. So I said, you know, and that's been going on for a while, but I'm like, well, there's no reason because I can put it in here. And so I was talking myself out of it, and finally I was like, the reason is I miss it and I want a bullet journal in a hardbound notebook. And if that's what I want to do, you know, I should go ahead and do it. So I stopped holding myself back and I went out and got this bullet journal, and I'll do a review on the brand. I think my longtime subscribers are going to be surprised by the brand name, but I'm really excited, and I'm going to be setting up October in here also because I love planning. So having a bullet journal and a happy planner, it's the stuff dreams are made of. So yeah, so that's my announcement. So if you enjoy watching me bullet journal in a hardbound, that's coming back. And if you're one of my longtime subscribers, you might have stayed to the end of the video, and I just wanted to say that I just wanted to apologize for my extended leave of absence from the channel. It was not planned. It was just a lot of things happened personally. Some of them were great. Some of them were bad, but I'll tell you the good stuff. I mean, new cars, new kittens, kids starting school, and that's just the good stuff. So I needed to make cuts, and unfortunately the YouTube channel was one of the things that had to be cut from the schedule. We're starting to get back to life as usual. So I'm hoping to post a lot more videos, and I thank you all for staying subscribed, and I hope you enjoy the new content coming out. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.